Hey everybody, welcome back to Guns and Gadgets, your source for Second Amendment news. Please join if you wouldn't mind. This is where you're going to get the fastest Second Amendment information right here on this YouTube channel. Don't believe me? Look around. Alright, today's news, this is going to be a follow-up of the live stream that I did yesterday, which was Monday, what is yesterday? 27th of November. Today is the 28th, Tuesday. Tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Eastern Time, H.R. 38, the National Concealed Carry Reciprocity Act of 2017, is due to be marked up at 10 a.m. That means the entire House of Representatives Committee on the Judiciary is going to take up this bill, and they're going to offer amendments, and they're going to whittle away to see if they're going to pass it in its current wording or if they're going to add some amendments to it. And at the end of the day, by the end of the day, they are going to take a vote to see if it will pass the committee and move on to the floor of the House of Representatives for a full vote. Now, as of yesterday's recording, there were 213 co-sponsors. Some of those are Democrats, so you can never be too sure. But we are at that number where we need pretty close. We're within about a handful of votes of the number that we need to pass this and go to the Senate. Now, the Senate's sister bill is very, very similar, except it has some verbiage in there where states still have their own rights. For lack of a better term. So that's the area of contention right now with the two bills. The House of Representatives version, H.R. 38, is rather vague as it pertains to this state versus federal power. Now, I believe that the Second Amendment shall not be infringed. I don't care how Massachusetts thinks. I don't care how California thinks. The Second Amendment is just that. And if we had some people in the Supreme Court that had a set of balls this week, that probably would have been settled. However, I digress. They are sackless. Here we are hoping that something can help us on the federal level to tell those slave states, one of which I live in, that we've had enough. We'll see. 10 a.m. tomorrow, the process starts. If you're not sure how the process, go watch my live stream from yesterday. It's like 35 minutes long. You can skip through. Some good information on there about how the markup process works and what each step of the way will entail. Now, I'll have a link in this description that will show you the members of this committee, every single member. You can hover over their photo, and it'll have all their links, their Facebook, their Twitter, their webpage. Please, please, for the love of all that is good, for the sake of the Second Amendment, please take a few minutes out of your evening, a few minutes out of your day, and send emails and tweets to these people. Let them know that this should pass for whatever reason you want to articulate. It's as something as simple as my rights should not end at my state's border. Something as simple as that, okay? This needs to happen. Maybe H.R. 38 could be tweaked a little to make it more bulletproof. I agree. But I don't care if Washington, D.C.'s feelings are hurt, if the federal law, the federal constitution is enforced all over the country. I don't care if Massachusetts' feelings are hurt. I don't really care if Maryland feels like they were backdoored if the federal government says, hey, this is the law and you shall abide by it. You know, I really don't care anymore. So let's get this done. Message all those folks. Link is in the description. Call them if you can. The phone numbers are on all their web pages. This needs to go through. We'll find out sometime tomorrow how this is going to play out. I hope it works out well. Let's see. Fingers are crossed. Please spread this amongst everybody who you know that hunts, shoots, owns a gun, collects guns, wants to grow up and own a gun. Anybody who can type, who can write, who can express themselves on a keyboard, and that's almost every social justice warrior out there, right? Put that stuff to use. Reach out to these members of the committee. Tell them who you are, where you live, why it should pass. As always, please like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Let's get our Freedom Family's numbers up. Until we see each other again, this is Jared from Guns and Gadgets. Be safe, stay vigilant, carry a weapon. Take care, everybody.